Hola, buenos días. Buenos días, es Nico.
Oh, what you said? Queen.
Sorry, I kind of lagged on that intro because it's actually nighttime while I'm filming this. Because I've had a very busy day. Nico, why are you glistening? I'm covered in baby oil. It's not no gay shit. It's not on no gay shit. No. The person that I'm talking to uses baby oil and his skin is like stupid soft. So I'm trying to see if that's gonna work for me because I don't want to be the crusty one in the situation. Nico, you're talking to somebody new? Yes. I remember people were like, the new, yes. So the thing is with Trade, you guys only found out about him like 3 to 4 months into our situationship. Like that's when I started talking about him. I was with that man for 6 months. People are like, oh my God, I was with him for 6 months. It's not like because y'all know I've talked about people who constantly post about men that they're talking to. But the thing is, I've only talked about 2 men that I've ever talked to on the timeline, and it's mostly bitches giving like side-handed compliments like, I'm not gonna say it or else I don't know who I'm talking to. It's giving like backhanded compliments saying, good luck with this one, that kind of thing. It's like gay men, when they find out that you're no longer sexually available and or attracted to them, they're just like, well, whatever, you ain't that great, that kind of thing. So it's like a backhanded compliment. Point is, yes, I'm talking to somebody new. It's not my boyfriend. I'm not giving that the title yet, but I am gonna say that I'm talking to them exclusively. So I mean, I'm not really going after nobody. So that's the situation. But point is, I'm wearing baby oil because I want soft skin as well. It helps retain moisture. But that, and I'm gonna take pictures after this. But the point, let me get to the topic at hand. If you like this kind of content, make sure to follow me on Patreon at patreon.com/Nico's Aesthetics, video games, twitch.tv/Nico's Aesthetics, thirst traps, Twitter and Instagram, Nico's Aesthetics, and humor, Nico's Aesthetic/violence. It's gonna give you violence. Okay, I got it all done under 2 minutes, all right? Oh, Nico, I thought you were going out of the country. I missed my flight back home. So I had to schedule a flight the next morning. So I had to reschedule my trip from Cabo to Cancun. And I'm going to do that next week, July 4th through 8th. So that week I may not be uploading. But anyways, let's get through this long ass introduction. Fredo. Pride edition. Essentially, I already showed you guys a preview of the tweet in my last video, but essentially he was like, straight people can't celebrate pride, rada rada rada, you know, I thought it was all about celebrating LGBT history. Okay, baby, but as an...
Also, sorry, I forgot to favorite some of the tweets, so I missed out on some of the dialogue. Essentially, he said, I thought Pride was also for, like, heterosexual people and straight people just living in your truth. So, yeah, just add that in, and I'm gonna add the screenshot. Anyways, yeah.
Ally, Pride is not your time to shine. That kind of thing. Pride started off as a protest that eventually turned into a debauchery fest. Debauchery fest, girl, every time Pride rolls around, it's a big ass issue and people go wild about, oh, I should be able to fuck in public and suck dick on the street, that kind of thing. But I'm not even gonna get into that because that's always been talked about ever since Bandana Boy popped up, and I really just don't have the energy to make a video about why you should not suck dick on the street. Unless you're going to like a kink festival, like Folsom. Like, I'm not against it. I'm just like, time and place. Like, because there's adult sections at Pride that you can do that at. You don't have to do it near the parade. But anyways, that's enough. I'm sure the girls are gonna be all in the comments, but you know, that's just my opinion. You know, I'm not against it. Like, if there's a place for it, go for it. That kind of thing. Like Folsom nude beaches that allow sex, I'm here for it. I love sexual liberation. It's just, I'm not about to do the whole think of the children, but think of the children. Because that's a thing. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna give you like a timestamp. If you don't want to hear this shit, you can skip over it. But that's the thing. It's like, this is a generation where LGBT culture is more embraced and more, you know, acceptable. So it's like, we are going to be finding LGBT youth a lot sooner, and they should know that they have a community that actually cares about them and will nurture them. Because in the past, if you were gay, you kept that shit on the low. So it was normal for Pride events to be mostly like 30-something to 20-something year old guys, because well, community members, not just, let's not exclude anybody. It was normal for that to be the norm because there were no kids coming out or else they would be kicked out of their homes. So there's a complete different culture that's surrounding Pride, along with the corporatization of it, because people are trying to make money off of it in the community. So let me get to Fredo. So essentially Fredo was like, okay, he was clapping back because somebody said something derogatory in his DMs because he wouldn't do something. And he was like, blah, 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 straight people should be able to go to Pride and blah, blah, blah. You can go to Pride, but once again, this is not for you. So saying, can't straight people celebrate Pride, blah, 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 that's not your place. That's not your place. As an ally, you can go to support, but this is not a celebration for you. This is a celebration for the LGBT community and how far we've come. So you are welcome there. Obviously, we're not gonna like excommunicate someone because they're heterosexual, but this is not for you. Not to mention, Fredo is a gay baiter. He's a gay baiter in the sense of he's not like a Flashman Wade. So you know how Flashman Wade panders, but he never really says anything outwardly gay. And you know how Grandy is a gay baiter and willingly admits it and embraces it. The thing is with Fredo, he has been starred in gay web series. He's always on gay blog sites. He's always on blah, 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 blah. Like, he's a beautiful man that's embraced by the community because he willingly embraces the fact that he has a gay fan base. But at the same time, he will say gay shit. So after this whole controversy happened, he was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Somebody told me I offended them. I'm a man, my words aren't meant to hurt. They're meant to blah, 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 some heterosexual shit. Fast forward, he was like, yeah, are you still mad? Are you gonna come here? So it's like, we know you're straight. You re-emphasize that you're straight, but you say gay shit to get an audience to your OnlyFans because you know that your audience is a gay fan base. So it's like, you're gay baiting. You're definitely gay baiting, but in a contradictory way. So it's not like a Flashman Wade where he's like, oh, I'm not gay at all because he's smashing women freely now on OnlyFans. And it's not like a Grandy situation where he's like, yeah, let's do all this gay shit and I might be bisexual, blah, blah, blah. No, Fredo's like, I'm straight, but here's some gay dialogue to pique your interest from my OnlyFans. So that's where it is. So people calling him a gay baiter are correct. He is a gay baiter, but he draws a hard line when people are like disrespectful and or ask him to do more because like he said in his tweet, you know, not every male performer on OnlyFans is gay or interested in doing more for gay content. You know, you should just respect boundaries and accept that. But my thing is, that is perfectly acceptable, especially if you go about it the Flashman Wade route where you're like, okay, I have a fat hairy ass and I know gay men love fat hairy asses, so I'm just gonna post my booty and I'm not really gonna do gay shit. I'm not gonna use toys, I'm not gonna talk to dudes, I'm not gonna say flirtatious shit. But the thing is with Fredo, as you can tell, he's straddling the line by saying gay dialogue. So it's like, you can't be too upset when somebody asks you for gay content when you're already showing your men to a predominantly gay audience and saying gay dialogue to them to pique their interest and or get them aroused. So that's my stance on it because like I said, I was gonna talk about it because people are only talking about the Pride tweet, but nobody's really talking about the rest of his tweets, which I feel like should be considered in this conversation, seeing as how it's a prologue and a epilogue to that tweet. If I'm using those words correctly, because you know, I have a big vocabulary, but I don't always necessarily know what it means. I just know what it means in context because that's who I am as a person. But yeah, drop your opinions down below. Do you think gay pride or LGBT pride, because I feel like when people say gay pride, they're excommunicating the actual community. Do you feel like LGBT pride is a place that heterosexuals can go to feel empowered as well? Because he made it seem like it was just an empowering movement for everybody, which is not true. Y'all are just in, like, especially him, like people that are gay baiting. If you go to Pride and be like, this is a celebration for me too, bitch, no, it is not. You're just intruding even more on a space that you're already holding a spot in that doesn't belong to you. But that's the tea. That's my tea, at least. Give me your opinions on the situation. Give me your opinions on the tweets. Do you think he was out of pocket for saying sometimes gay people go too far when it comes to Gay4Pay performers? Do you think they step out of line by asking for more or leaving lewd comments when they are predominantly pandering their products to gay men? Like, that's the thing. You can't say flirtatious shit and get mad when people say flirtatious shit back, because I didn't grab the screenshot of the comment. I thought I did not. So if I can find it, I will go back and insert it in the video, but if I do not, my bad. I was preparing for 2 back-to-back flying trips, 1 out of the country, bitch. I was preoccupied. I was not worried about Fredo, no matter how sexy he is. But yeah, that's the tea, and I will see you guys next time. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that shit before I leave. Before I leave, let me get that in there. Boop. And once again, a quick thank you to all my patrons on Patreon, and a quick shout out to my 3rd eye tier patrons. Your support means everything to me and helps me do this a lot more smoothly. I will also be listing this week's live stream topic in case anybody wants to join in on the fun. I will see you guys there.